In the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure, and that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see a top 5 team in this conference, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Maryland Terrapins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Terrapins will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. So Michigan's offense will go on the attack first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. This offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one, Dave.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
The short hands, it's Moore. Across the 50-yard line on the pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. The Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He rifles one deep down the right side. He had him open there, and I know this quarterback expects to make that throw.
It's a tough throw because, again, you got a couple steps on a guy. That's not wide open. These DBs are so fast, but that is a throw that you do expect a guy like that caliber, to be able to play a little pitch and catch and make that happen.
Leaves it with the running back. Makes it past the marker. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a 1st down. Those who stay will be champions, so said Bo Schembechler, and those who keep it on the ground churn out 1st downs.
Yeah, it's because it's a way of life, right? It's that physicality. It's going to be hard in practice all week. When you're at Michigan, it's going to be grind. It's going to be physical. That's who they are. They won't compromise. And if you get to stick around,
and the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Well, the offense trying to stay aggressive, right? You just came up with a huge play, and right away you go back to another pass, but you got to do a better job protecting your quarterback. Can't give up a sack there.
With the catch, it's Morgan. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes the 7th play of this opening drive. They've moved it well, but now facing 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Underwood. Throws to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got a man, it's Smith. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. They've done a really good job identifying mismatches, and they find one out of the backfield there.
Reese, I really don't think it's that hard. My guy is better than yours. Find the matchup across the field. Running backs.
Breaks into the open. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the 1st down. And the Terrapins want to move quickly.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And the defense makes a play. They get the quarterback down at the 26.
What a great play. This guy is a force on this D-line. You think about Michigan football defensively, they've got dudes up front. Aiden Hutchinson, Brandon Graham, Mozzie Smith, Rashawn Gary. Guys that can win one-on-one, and guys that change and force your game plan to have to adapt for them. You need to double team these guys if you want to have any chance. This is that type of player. He's got so much ability.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds his big tight end.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And that'll put the 1st points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So here comes the Michigan offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And, David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
Yeah, and I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And the Wolverines in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script, almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down.
Third down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit.
And this defense is going to have their hands full, right? I mean, you saw him throw it, a couple plays ago, and you see him take off and run. They've got to do something to kind of put him at least in a little bit of thinking, a little bit of doubt, a little bit of pressure, because right now he's starting to get in a rhythm, and that's not good for this defense.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield, it's Underwood. Floating away. Pulls it in, it's Klein. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
They'll throw on third and short. Got it on the outside, it's Haynes. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, there's the trust this quarterback has in his guy, right? He knows he's going to give him an opportunity in critical down and distances. Third down, find your best matchup, because you know he can make the catch, he can get his feet in bounds, and keep the drive moving.
Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. The Wolverines in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grab near the marker, it's Klein. They bring him down, but he's got a first and goal from the 10. So close to cashing it in for this offense. They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Now it's third and goal. Trying to punch it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Dropping back, it's Washington. Just a short pass to the tight end. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play and you're already to the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
It'll be third and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's got an open man. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the air on 1st down. Looking left. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marking at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So 1st down here as they go back to work. Looking downfield on 1st down. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Terrapins are in the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Smith. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them.
Touchdown, Terrapins! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did right there for 6 points.
Might be changing the route. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unleashes one. Wide open downfield. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. An explosive play to start the drive, and they'll try to keep the D on its heels. The play action fake. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
One running back in the backfield, and he has it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Back to throw, it's Washington. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Maryland! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, and it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at
this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Grab near the marker. It's Moore. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Well, the drag routes put in this playbook to fight against man-to-man coverage. So there you see the receiver using his speed, working his way across the field. He gets separation on the DB, trying to trail him, makes the catch, turns it upfield for the first.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. He's going to let it go. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, the defense got really lucky there. I don't know if there was a coverage bust or what. There is no way that receiver should have been that wide open. Lucky for the defense, though, he puts it on the ground.
He'll take another shot here. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. It was against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
The Wolverines will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Basically everything they've tried has worked, scoring a couple of touchdowns and a field goal on their first 3 possessions. Throws for the tight end. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, the tight end was a big part of this offense, and you've seen it early in this game. They've moved him around. They've thrown it to him in a lot of different ways. Defense is going to have to make some adjustments trying to stop this guy.
Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. They're going to run it. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Give to the running back. Turning it on! Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw, it's Washington. Fires to the wideout. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And they already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Did a speed bump on that last play, now work to do on 2nd and 15. Wants to go up top. Looking for the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Terrapins!
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and being accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Looking to throw on first down. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Wolverines want to pick up the tempo. See that maze in blue, and you expect tough-minded, hard-nosed running attacks.
I expect big, physical, huge linemen that don't like people, that are going to move them out of the way and do just this, what we did right here. Move the sticks, get first downs on the ground. That's who Michigan is.
He's piled up 65 yards on the ground in this one and now sets his sights on a 1,000-yard season. Making side adjustments here. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. Knocked down at the 34 after a pickup of 5. It's a first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Back to throw, it's Underwood. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? After the incompletion, back to the passing game. There he goes. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
The one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
Coming out with it, it's Manning. And the returner goes down. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Sends it back in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man downfield. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one, and I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
A huge play there, and they finally get him out of bounds at the 37. It's first down from the 37-yard line. He'll keep it himself. Rustled out of bounds at the 26. A huge pickup on the ground.
And if I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. To the air, it's Washington. Pressure coming. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think.
Oh, he's got some space. They stop him short, and we'll have a big 4th down coming. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He's already put 3 on the board earlier. This time, he gets a hand on it, and they scoop it up.
Man, I've been a holder. It's never fun to see a field goal blocked because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you, all those hands going up, and you know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is going to get blocked.
Makes the grab. It's Moore. Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49. A big pickup there.
And a great play design here in this type of situation. Obviously trailing, you're trying to put something up on the scoreboard and just using the sideline, using the boundary, getting the ball out of bounds and stopping.
Catch in the middle, it's Marsh. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. Across the 25, he's got room. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. That is no good. The missed field goal leaves us with a double-digit game still sitting at 10.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a missed opportunity.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. He was looking for a lot more on that one. Instead, he's out of bounds at the 14. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They go to work in the third quarter with the lead, but they have had a little trouble keeping their quarterback upright.
Yeah, and you have the lead, you're positive, but the offensive line coach is definitely going to be upset. And the offensive coordinator, listen, I don't want my guy getting touched. He's being productive, but give him some more time here in the second half.
I think you can do that, too, offensively, by maybe leaving your tight end in to help block, maybe chipping with running backs to help these tackles out on the edge, because you're right, that pocket has been shaky, and if it continues to be that way in the second half, this could be a much different-looking football game.
The corners are walked up tight. Grabbed in the middle, it's Fleming. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
That is going to drive this defensive coordinator nuts. A lot of DCs, they focus a ton of energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. If this defense gives up a couple more third down conversions like that, they're going to be in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
Fires to the tight end. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to throw, it's Washington. Bringing the heat. He tries to take the top off. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They just keep firing. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Terrapins will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Takes it on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Michigan ready to get that offense. It's Marsh. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Wolverines racing to the line in the hurry-up. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Might be calling a hot route. Misfired on first down, back to the air on second. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Wolverines. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point pulls them to within 3, 24-21.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. When you have the type of defensive lineman that Michigan has had over the years, you don't always have to send the house to get to the quarterback.
No, it's a beautiful thing when you're a defensive coordinator, when you got big, strong studs like this. Year after year, Michigan always has a stable full of them, of guys that are athletic enough to rush the passer, but physical enough to play the run. It's a fun spot to be in as a DC.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. To the air, it's Washington. Pulls it in, it's Smith. Tackle is made at the 25-yard line, and that'll bring up a 4th down. The Terrapins decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Moore.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Stop is made at the 36. Let's call it a 5-yard gain and a 1st down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He now has 80 yards on the ground so far in this one, and he is closing in on that 1,000-yard mark. Out of the gun, the inside give. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He wants to change this route. Now he's looking to throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Looking down the middle. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Michigan. And that one will give him the lead.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Shoots it to the left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Offense trying to keep him off balance on 1st and 10. Trying play action. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking for a man. It's Washington. Makes the catch near the sidelines, but he's down immediately before he gained an inch. Now facing a 3rd and long. On the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And the Terrapins line up to punt it away.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Special teams coming through as they pin them back. They'll mark it dead at the 10. So here comes the Michigan offense. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Not much there. He gets 1 to the 11. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Handoff from the gun. Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Used the play fake. Now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. The sure hands. It's Marsh. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. And the Wolverines are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. Rolls inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29, and now they're threatening. It'll be a 1st and 10 from the 29. Wants to throw. It's Underwood. That's reeled in. It's Morgan.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Wolverines headed quickly to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Finds his big tight end. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Oh, they're after him. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option.
And that is interception number 3 on the day. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. On the run, it's Ray. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll run play action. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Dropping back, it's Washington. Got out of trouble and throws. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Terrapins will punt this one away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Well, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
Ball's at the 27. It's 3rd and short. Can they avoid making that 4th down decision? From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Turning it on. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another one on the board here in the 4th quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already with this offense.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. And the Terrapins come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Here's the pressure. They're working that left side. At the 40, there he goes. Flying out to the left. The 10. Touchdown, Maryland! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover it. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Right back to the well. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. And the Wolverines with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Underwood. That's caught, it's Morgan. Shoved out of bounds after a big gain. They'll mark it at the plus 42.
Man, this guy has had an amazing year all season long. He has stepped up and made plays for his team when they needed it most. And with that last completion, he's now crossed 4,000 yards passing for the year.
Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Wolverines with the 1st and 10. To the ground, he's got it again. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
You got to give the coaching staff credit because they really do focus all season long on situational football with the lead late in the game. If we're on offense, we're trying to stay in bounds. We're trying to bleed the clock. And after ripping off a really nice run, that guy knew, I've got to get down. I cannot get pushed out of bounds, cannot get tackled.
Touchdown, Michigan! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Give to the back. Finds his way ahead for 6 and a little breathing room to the 17. The Terrapins come to the line in the hurry-up.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry-up.
Soft spot in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing to.
He unleashes a long one. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Dropping back, it's Washington. Here's a heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Off to the races to the right. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Terrapins!
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense, too. If I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop it.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Morgan. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the shotgun, the inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Got it in the middle. It's Marsh. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the fourth quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run, back it up with a pass, getting the first down, a few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Caught over the middle. It's Morgan. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. And the Wolverines have moved it inside the 20. Now from inside the red zone. Makes the grab on the left. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the defense in desperation mode trying to hang on to give their team a chance. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Wolverines! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
He'll bring it out. It's Manning. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Back to pass, it's Washington. Just a short pass to the tight end. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Ray.
And the offense gets the ball out pretty quick. But, man, if you're going to do that, that's fine. But we got to get the first down, or we got to get out of bounds so we can stop the clock. This offense, they've got to execute a little bit tighter down the stretch of this close football game.
They are able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Smith. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Backed up now, here's second and long.
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be fourth down.
After that incompletion, fourth and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the fourth quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation when you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He's going for a big play downfield. Give him 6. Touchdown, Michigan. They put another one on the board here in the fourth quarter, and how about this team? Just a lone blemish on the resume and about to go to 10-1.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Washington. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
It's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you, and you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And